Hello and welcome to Wednesday's stream. And, well, we're dusting off skills. Because I'm a bit rusty with this, but coming back to R6 Siege. And I know the game's a little quiet at the moment, there isn't really much sound. But yeah, we have... Geez, so much news on here. Yeah, we have, since I last played, 4 more operators. A new map. So yeah, there's just so much that's been added. I mean, like, let's quickly just show we like the new operators since I last played. Nomad and the recently released Gridlock. Then defensive Cade and Mozzie. So yeah. Challenges anyway. Terrorist hunters, FBI, SWAT. So yeah. See what we can get. Oh, here we go. Please give me one of the. He's gonna give me a chance to get one of the FBI's. Because yep. And go with thermite. Da da da.
Eliminate the terrorists.
Drywall work coming up.
There we go. Hey Susie. You okay? That was an ending. I do have Discord open, by the way. So, Vairious should have done something first, but yep. 4 kills, that was more than in. I need one more. Ash. Yeah, I'm okay. Like I say, it might be easier if you want to come in on the Discord, because I am. Where are they? I had no idea where they were there. I believe I got the one I needed though. See you in a second. Nope. Okay, so just try. Thought I got a kill. Lost one. See how that works. Yeah. Oh, what the? Well, that went badly. Thanks. Sorry, I didn't know you were under there. Well, that one. Jeez, I did not know that you were there. Twitch is being weird.
Last one.
did not mean to kill him. Okay, and so yeah, that's just here we go. Okay then. Be prepared for the Dockerby. Oh, we lost one. Damn it. Fuse Merrick Bark.
Find the biohazard container location. Well done. Biohazard container
Up
located.
top. Right.
Insertion in 10 seconds. Insertion in 5 seconds. Proceed to biohazard container location.
There is a camera somewhere.
Inserting code.
Cluster charge 5. Blowing cluster charge. Placing cluster charge. Detonating cluster charge.
Activating code.
activities. Resume securing the container once the threat is neutralized. One op 4 remaining.
Infiltrating the cave. Now I see what you're up to.
Oh geez, Discord, OBS, are you working fine? Let's give the new boy a try. Having lag?
Secure the room. We need to protect the biohazard container.
Yeah.
Op 4 has found the biohazard container. They will attempt to locate it during the assault.
Device time. Keep an eye on door. Doorway fast. Stay clear of flag zone. EDD prime. That's clear.
Op 4 found the biohazard container.
Swapping mags.
Fudge, last one is glass. I don't know what's up with the frame drops, by the way.
Left.
Once this is done, I'll take a look.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds remaining. Last operator standing. Prevent further access to the biohazard. Friendly is victorious. Hostiles eliminated.
Oh boy. Yeah. Ooh. Go with Hibana. Updated her art design, I think. I don't know. Maybe it's just been that long. Like I say, I'll
Locate the biohazard container.
check the
Good work. The biohazard container has been located.
interesting, they're the one that can hijack cameras, but didn't use it. Huh. Man, I'm having too many frames drop. I need to really look at this. It's so weird, my CPU usage is low.
Proceed to the biohazard container and secure it.
Torch is hot. Loading new magazine. I've got you. Loading magazine.
Sorry.
Going live. Time to make a new door. Getting trace of thermocharge. Knock knock.
Thanks, buddy.
Setting charge. Scanning authority down. Charge active.
game gonna put us? Yeah. Like I say, I'll... Oh, Jesus, drop for a frame rate thing is a problem. I will look at it in a second, everyone. If we win this match, I can do it.
We need to protect the biohazard container. Secure the room. Op 4 drone located the biohazard container.
They have Twitch.
Down to 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Op 4 drone has located the biohazard container.
Sky's clear of window.
My artillery is on.
Oh, man. Yeah, this drop rate thing is an issue. I need to sort this. Come on. Gee, okay, our Cav got a good couple of people.
Op 4 is securing the biohazard container. Intervene immediately. One friendly remaining. They've ceased attempting to secure the container.
Oh, jeez.
Mission failed. All friendlies have been neutralized.
Started off so well. Come on, we can do it, we can do it. Oh, jeez, I am in need of... Sort this out. This is ridiculous. Strange, I never did it before.
Biohazard container location. Nicely done. The biohazard container has been located.
Keep clear and blowing it.
Stay back.
Drone going out. Flashbang out.
Damn it. Ah, they've seen it. Well, that's weird. I don't know why the cameras. There we go. Chalk. 50. Yeah, what is wrong with them?
Reloading!
10 seconds. One op four remaining. Protect the bio container. 5 seconds remaining. Stop securing the container. Op 4 eliminated.
Ooh, that was close. Oh. Alright. I need to just. Sorry. Oh, come on. Settings. Output. Okay then. Yeah, Joe, I know. I don't know what's going wrong, so I'm trying to fix this. Okay, it just started lagging up while I was in the middle of playing. It's been weird. But how are you anyway? Oh boy. Let's see. How's it like this? Is this... Is this It's doing it again. I don't know what's wrong. See, just sitting on that script. It just gets. I don't know what's wrong with it. Jeez, that's kind of. Let me just. Quit the game. Oh boy, I did not. I was kind of hoping that would work. Seems like the thing's not working. Oh boy. Yeah, I really don't know what went wrong with that. I have no idea what to do now. You know what? It's clear that something's wrong with today. Yeah, something is wrong today. I don't know what. Maybe it's Twitch. But yeah. No, it seems to be for me as well. There's a long delay. There is definitely a big lag on the stream. I do not know why this is. It's reloading. See. Yeah, there is a big long lag. What was our Pokemon like on this anyway? 15, 18, that did not sound good. More health. It's still going. I'm still getting frame rate drops. Hmm. Yeah, I think there is just a big... There's just some issue with the network, the internet today. Oh, this is probably a bad idea. Hmm. Oh, we'll just deal with this and please. Okay, those are not worth fighting. Yeah, that's fine, Joe. I'm gonna have to do a little looking. For tomorrow's stream about what's going on with the internet. Come on. Confused, Flint. Damn it, there goes Pidgeotto. Yeep. Death Chan in here. Check something. Cool. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to just... Okay. Jeez. Need to go back to heal. No way, that's not gonna work. Yeah, just, maybe you can't hear any of them. Ugh. Won't let me get it. I'm still losing frames? I think there's just big internet issues today. Roar of time, oh man. Jeez, my team's just getting demolished. You've only got one move that can harm. Oh boy. And again goes another... What is up with all the frame rate drops? Hi Susie. So yeah, we've got some sort of connectivity issue today.
I admit Twitch has been a little bit of a pain in the
Well,
butt.
not just that. I'm constantly getting frame rate drop alerts.
In honesty, Pokemon is looking better than R6 did.
Yeah, I know, but it's just weird. But the fact I'm still getting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
definitely not as bad. Yeah, they're not as bad as it was with R6, but the fact that it's still happening on Pokemon means there's a connectivity issue to Twitch. And so yeah. So Twitch is. It looks like Twitch is the issue, not. So I've never had frame rate issues when doing R6 on stream before, so.
No.
At least I got to try out one of the newer operators that I hadn't done, so. And we've got a win, so. Even if it went down to the last round. So yeah, hopefully, yeah, here we are. I've had another, right, in the last, just since I last looked at the screen, which was like 30 seconds ago, I've already got 3 frame rate drop alerts pop up again. So yeah, this is going to be an ongoing problem for today, it seems. Which is a pity. What is Susie doing?
Playing some Dark Souls.
I can't believe me and Nab are pretty much done with our our duo run on 3.
I know.
Friday, we hopefully can finish it.
I think you will.
I mean, that respec I did right for Medea was definitely helpful. I mean, yeah, I sacrificed all my magic abilities, but I bumped my natural strength and dex to be mid 40s. So I was hitting like a truck.
Yeah, I won't lie, when you were doing mid-air, I was kind of napping.
Susie! Oh no, there goes the king. And yeah, and more alerts are popping up about frame rate drops. I think yeah, if people are having trouble, and I'm having like a lot of problems just watching the stream on, you know, on my laptop from Twitch. So there definitely there's obviously something off of Twitch today. Right. Yeah, because I've just defeated Zapdos, and Twitch has only just started the battle against Zapdos. So... what's Susie done today?
Playing a lot of Dark Souls.
What about the kitties?
I play with the kitties.
What are the kitties doing at the moment?
That I don't know. I think they might be outside my bedroom door. Hold on. I'm taking Susie's. Taking the no return to Susie, meaning that she's still trying to find the kitties. I had a daisy lying down outside my door and a puppy asleep on the cat tower.
They both in your room now?
Yeah. Whoa!
What's up?
Raining basilisks.
Well, if you're in where I think you are, that probably means, yeah, there's a lot of basilisks.
Yeah, I know. Where do you think I am? Okay. Go down there.
Yay, Hydreigon, I think that's how you pronounce it. I cannot remember. Oh, great. We are basically about to... Love it. Come on here, and it's just like, yeah, let's just make a mess of you right away.
Ooh.
Oh boy. Yep. Literally, I'm only ever doing like 1 or 2 fights before I have to go back to the Pokemon Center. There's a Hydreigon down. When are you going to learn a new move? Your move set is not that good at the moment. I mean, okay, yeah, the one attack move you've got is good. That's not holding you together as a battling Pokemon. Ah, man. None of the TMs are that good for you either. So has the kitty come in your room?
Yeah, they're both in here now.
Aw, either of them just being like, notice me.
Nope. Their mum and dad returned with a catnip mouse today.
Oh, they're gonna have a fun day tomorrow.
Oh yes.
Okay. Spoken horsey. Okie dokie. Set. Oh yeah, so I've seen like the summary from the Nintendo, well, the Nindies presentation there was today.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, Cuphead is coming to Switch.
I know. Went line a little bit hard for that.
But, I mean, that's the only one of these like indie games I've heard of, because a lot of them are also brand new anyway, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a surprise one to get, so. Oh, boy.
That Zelda theme one looks good.
Yeah, that's, again, that was the other thing. Yeah, that weird Zelda one. Just like, what?
I was watching the trailer like,
Where did this come from?
Precisely.
So yeah, that's. I'm hoping we get one more main direct before E3 though, because that would be nice. No, they just announced it. I mean, unless of course it's finally coming for the Cuphead on Switch. No, because it's not due out till next month, I believe it said.
Yeah, it's not due out until next month.
Unless of course it's like it's got there's been a massive difference between US, Europe and Japan on release dates.
No.
Of course, it may just be the first that over here in Europe we're hearing about it coming to the Switch. And it's been known it was coming to the Switch stateside for a while, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, it's not out yet, so... Oh yeah, whatever it is. However it is, anyway. So yeah. But yeah, and that's like Susie mentioned, there's this weird Legend of Zelda game. Which you look at that and you just go, what? What was whoever on at the time?
Drugs. Most likely drugs.
Actually, well, bringing that up, did you not hear about the game that got pulled from sale in Japan?
No?
So I saw this over the week, I think, yeah, earlier in the week or over the weekend.
Yeah.
I think it was a game, or was it a TV or film thing? I believe it was a game that got, oh yeah, it was a video game that got pulled from sale because one of its voice actors had been arrested for doing cocaine.
Wow.
Well, this is
Damn.
because in Japan, doing drugs is basically one of the worst sins you can commit.
Yeah.
They take, you know, people doing illegal drugs very, very seriously, and it's, you know, it's an attempt to, you know, basically not give them any. Basically, you are considered, you know, dead to everyone. I can't remember the name of the game, but you're basically considered dead if you do drugs. You know, in the public eye. So, it is crazy. But the funny bit was, the game in question that got pulled from sale is about doing illegal things. Because, yeah, you were playing a member of a, you know, like a mafia gang type, or, well, a Yakuza gang, because it was set in Japan, so. Oh, nuts, Dragon Rage. But the basis is still the whole bit of, yeah, that's it, Joe. Yeah, thank you. Judgment. But yeah, it's crazy. Hey, Travis. Well, I think this is just like Japan's mindset of culture, because, like I say, they view this stuff incredibly bad. Thing is, though, when you also consider things nowadays. Okay, obviously. Hey, Travis. I think the one thing is also we have to also consider, you know, the cultural differences we all have. Because obviously here in the UK, we've got one view on these things. You've got a different view in the States. Japan has a different view. Because seriously, you have cocaine here, even though it's illegal, you're just basically going to get telling off by the police, and that's it. It's crazy.
Which is why medicinal cocaine, well, medicinal.
Yeah, but it has to. For it to be medicinal, it actually has to be processed in such a fine way.
Yeah.
And you can only actually have a small amount of it, otherwise it's actually more dangerous.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, this is why there's this. Yeah, but then Joe, it's obviously they've got to do like the re-recording. So they've pulled that. They haven't said if the game. They've not said that the game won't come back. Let's bear this in mind. They've not said that the game won't go back on sale. So that could be what they're doing while they've pulled the game. That they're going to re-record their lines and whatnot. So, but obviously that can take that can take a while, because obviously bear in mind there's the legal. Ah, fudge! Stupid B barrel. No, I don't need to do. First fight, and we go straight down again.
Oh yay!
Oh, this B barrel is swift swim. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they take it like that far. I just know that in for Japan, if you are in, they really take it seriously if you're in the, do something that's considered in the public eye. So, but like I said again, this is a cultural thing. Because, okay, let me just take this. I know this is probably not the fairest comparison, but to us here in the UK, you people in America, your obsessions with guns is just like, no. It is something we find incredibly stupid and weird. You know, but then this is how we've all been, it's all been ingrained in our culture here that usage of a gun is not a thing. And likewise what they're doing there. But then obviously, you know, you've obviously got things that you find weird about what we do. So, I mean, I know how many people find it weird that we drive on the left-hand side of the road, which is the correct side.
Also the fact that we now have a rise in stabbings in our country.
What?
We also now have a rise of stabbings in our country.
Yeah, but then that's the whole thing of why no one has guns.
Yeah.
But it's something separate. Oh, come on. Yeah, we tanked it. Really, it missed. But yeah, like I say, it's... we have to just take it, the situation as it is, like what's happened with this game in Japan.
Yeah.
Now, whether I'd say it was right for them to say pull it on the international market, that's a different matter.
Yeah.
Now, because like I said again, we don't know what the legal ramifications are in Japan. So, it could be that the legal system says they're not allowed to. It could be that, like, the people high up in a company may be like, okay, look, this was like a one-time mistake or something, you know. But, like, the law could say, oh, you have to do this. But, oh well. How are you anyway, Travis? Joe, the whole reason we drive on the left is actually to do with the old days of horse and cart.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, actually not to a horse and cart, but in particular, when it came to defending yourself when on horse. Because when you were with the horses, you always had your lance or sword in your right hand. And the idea was that you pass on the side that you can protect yourself on should they try something.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah. That's why we established it on that side. That way...
Wait, isn't Ford French?
No, Ford is American. The Ford Model T is what basically popularised the motor car. So... I believe it's the Model T. But yeah, say ours, our whole reason goes back to the old days with the horses. As to why we're on the left. I can see why people switch to the right to be like, well, let's have the side, let's have you pass on the side where you don't have a weapon. Because, you know, passing on the side where you have a weapon, that's the silly bit.
moment.
Playing with that, but yeah. Although, okay, let's put the question here. If you could, I don't know what I was going to say there. So yeah, this is interesting. Like I said, I did. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Are you still a poison type, Jim? That's kind of hilarious. Really? 2 misses in a row. Yeah, well, you know, when you have factories left over, yeah, you might as well put them to use for something good, useful. Oh yeah. This is like something I would like to see return Sword and Shield, where they have some really cool, unique, like, gym setups. Because, like, this underground, yeah, this like, arena is really cool. Oh, man, Shadow Forge, that's not good. As I say, what are you going to do with all these leftover things? That's the big thing. Yeah. So, who's looking forward to seeing what comes for this year's E3? We know we're still yeah, we're about 3 months away from it.
Are we? Damn.
Yeah, it's in June. And we're pretty much we're almost at the end of March.
I hate how the year goes by quickly.
Yeah.
June I age. That's great.
Susie gets to do a thing.
Yeah. Best part is I've already planned what I'm doing.
Getting drunk.
Nah. Might go to the pub, but I'm not gonna get drunk.
Susie will come back from the pub drunk.
Nah.
I'm expecting to hear the stories from MJ and co that you said you weren't going to get drunk and yet you still came back drunk.
No.
And the kitties to be completely embarrassed and be like, Pullman, go away.
I'll probably have like 2 drinks and then go.
Yet you go on 1.
That's when past 16. It takes a lot more to get me drunk these days.
Jeez, she is absolutely rude. Yeah, well, I think we have to see it. Like I said, if what the? Oh, come on! Every single water type is. Every single water type that we end up fighting has hydro pump or hydro cannon. Well. Do they have, this has just ruined my entire battle plan.
Oh dear.
It's kind of because these are this is the fun thing. In the normal game, this gym leader is poison type. The randomizer has randomized her team, but she's still been assigned the exact same type. The first gym leader did get a different type, so it's not a case of the randomizer keeps the typings. I would just love to know what the odds are of the randomizer keeping them of the same type. When you consider how many gym leaders and the Elite Four it can randomize through.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I said... But yeah, as I was saying, Travis, thing is though, game streaming is good, but then it's only good at home. You can't exactly... And then what happens if the internet has a problem? 'Cause if your internet has a problem, you've got no video game to play. This is why I like having physical copies of games on my on my consoles, or even if they are digital versions.
Physical to me is more satisfying. I don't know why,
But
but it is.
but what I mean is like having a physical, something there that you have to be able.
Plus you can take it on the go as well.
Even if like it's not, I'm not just referring to the Switch. I mean, even with like any other consoles, because you then have, because like I said, what happens if the internet is, taken out for something? Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea what 5G is going to do. I mean, bear in mind...
I laugh at 5G because over here there was a TV show on BBC Three called How to Survive a Zombie Apocalypse, and that was started by 5G. So every time I hear about 5G now, that's all I can think about is that shit.
we're talking about sort of fusion-y. We're talking about sort of like the game future in general, in a way, I guess.
I mean, it could make a difference.
But yeah, I'd prefer just to stick to being able to actually own games.
I mean, as it is, phone companies over
Oh,
here
come
already-
on. I forgot about the stupidity of this character's name. Studio. There we go. I don't know if you could hear, but that was my head hitting the desk. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like lag in the preview. It just. I mean, like what you're saying there, Travis. Like, we actually have something for our money, which is probably why. Again, like, probably why I also do feel like the whole thing of like we're spending so much on video games, and in a lot of them, at least from the third-party companies, like say from the third-party ones, we feel like we're getting less in a game nowadays. So.
I was going to look at something on Amazon. I forgot what I was going to look at.
So. This is the only. These sort of side features that they do in the Pokemon games, be it the contests or this thing, the Poke Studios, I hope they don't force it on you like they've done in all generations up till now.
Kind of thing where you can just be like, well, screw you and walk away.
Well, yeah, they can have these features, but it's just like, no, I can't deal with it being just rammed on you. Like, you know, some of these are just so boring, and or even just require so much like stuff to be put into it.
Yeah.
And yeah, you have to then sit through like this bit, and there's nothing for you to do. It's just like, yeah. Anyway, anyway, yeah, Travis, you're going back to like that thing. Yeah, oh, I remember like time splitters and whatnot where you could do it. So yeah, like getting. I think MMOs obviously fall into a slightly different category, but because obviously it depends on the MMO, you know. Like I'm really into Star Wars: The Old Republic, but then yeah, that's yeah. But what was it? But yeah, like the main games you can buy on a console, just like. I mean, look, I've played a few of the Call of Duty games over the years. But yeah, Black Ops 4 I have not got. Purely because I look at it and it's just like, there's nothing like it's a lot less in there now. Well, you know. Oh, come on, it's not even going to let me walk out. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we could. Oh, yeah. They can vary. It's it had to balance on these things. That's what I say. But like, yeah. Yeah, I think there has to be like, it has to be done right. Yeah, I mean like, like I say, it's like, I have not bought things with through you know, microtransaction stuff. I've bought, you know, some DLC and whatnot, but again, it's only DLCs which I view as worth it, and the like. So it's like, I mean, just this, you know, well, just last, you know, with over last year. Oh, come on, it's not going to let me do it. I have to watch the film. Damn it. Thought I could skip that. No. Oh yeah, so the guy I'm battling for this film bit is, actually the one of the gym leaders from the original Black and White. Because this is the one thing they did do with the Gen 5 gym leaders, is actually give them actual jobs. So Bryson was a film star. We also have like a restaurant, some restaurant owners, a miner, a fashion model. You know, plus, you know, all sorts of other jobs for them. Likewise with the two gym leaders we battle so far in Black White 2. First one is a teacher. And the second one is a music performer. Yeah, I'm seeing that, yeah, sorry, so yeah. I think there's a... I mean, to quote what... Not to quote, but to sort of bring up what has been said about the sort of things, the whole point of things going with microtransactions. Free to play... Yeah, there is... I can accept them, you know, a behaving... Ooh, I had not seen that, Joe. But, can I please escape this nightmare now? Yes, I can escape the nightmare. Finally heal my team as well. But yeah, in a free-to-play game, I can, again, like probably some other people, I can accept them, providing they're done in a respectful way to the players. But any game which you're paying money for, they should not be there. So. But anyway, yeah, that's survey. Okay, I'll have to look into that one because there's some Sega games I would love to see make a return. Oh, hello. Oh, we found Nab. But I think you can beat me.
Think you could take me?
That's the voice. That's how I imagined him saying it. If this had voice acting.
Oh, you. Don't forget me.
But yeah, I think you can take me. I think I can. I got a giant rock monster that can beat your little thing up.
You know what he has to say once you beat him. You know.
You're done.
Yep.
Ironically, he said I'm done.
Hello. What do you want?
I mean, Travis, there are some games that do that already. But I think the hard bit is, like, again, bringing, like, over here. And the, like, even, like, some other countries, certain restrictions are coming in. Like, on things like here, we have just put in, like, marketing restrictions of, like, a lot of unhealthy stuff. You know, to get them out of being seen by kids. So, I do not know how well. You know, I don't know how well they do it. Ah, cool. Auto, we can now get this item. But yeah, so like, they could do these like, oh, hello. Blockhead, thank you for the follow there. But yeah, like, so some, like I was saying, yeah, so some of these adverts, you know, these branding deals they might make with companies, they might be, not allowed to do in certain countries. And again, so that means their companies aren't really going to be that interested in, you know, so some companies are not going to be interested in maybe partnering for those reasons, that they're not going to be, you know, able to put their things in for everywhere. So, yeah, Phantasy Star Online See, I've only played Phantasy Star Online episodes 1 and... well, the episode 1 and 2 double pack they released on the GameCube. And it's all custom-made characters, so... I don't... I don't know what they could do with character, because obviously... So yeah. But Nintendo... I mean, Nintendo have got the money.
Oh yeah, they got the money.
Yeah. Sometimes these rocks. I mean, because it's like it's noted. Because like during, so I saw. Yeah, was it, what was I saying? Oh yeah, because like when they were obviously having trouble with, because obviously the Wii U. I remember it being reports mentioned that Nintendo have enough money in the bank to be making massive losses for like 50 years before they'd have to really consider any major cuts or anything. That's how serious. But yeah, they do try and operate, to make certain they're always in profit each year. Hence why, Itawa did the historic move of, his, pay cut. Which apparently I didn't realise he did it twice. So, but yeah, episode 3 is okay. Didn't know about. Yeah. You see, I never was able to get my hands on the episode 3 one, because even on the game, no one seemed to be that interested in stocking GameCube games locally, so it was hard for me to get my hands on them. So. But yeah, I mean, Nintendo could. I mean, Nintendo already, took one IP from Sega. I mean, Nintendo started by making, playing cards back in the day, so yeah. Although you say Nintendo, although that's the one thing I have mentioned more before. Nintendo's merchandise is almost non-existent in the UK. Even just Europe as a whole, it mainly.
It sucks.
Yeah. It's so crazy.
Honestly, if they were available in the UK, just Europe in general, my money would be thrown at it.
Oh yeah, there's things I have wanted, but I can't get because not available here. And the importing costs, because I'm obviously then buying through a middleman.
Yeah, the import costs.
Because you have to buy, because the official web stores themselves do not ship to Europe. Which is that bit is probably the most annoying thing. It's weird, but yeah. But yeah, the main thing is anyway, but yeah, because like I've seen like several things that are on the Pokemon Center website, and it's a case of I cannot buy any of them. Because yeah, exactly, Travis. Again, it's like I've looked at that because I've wanted to get some of the things from the web store. Well, obviously it's the RT store, but yeah, the cost of getting it over to the UK is just so expensive. So, and the official like RT's own store, they actually have a separate store for the UK, and the stuff they put on there is so limited. Yeah.
What the? Excuse me, Daisy.
I mean, it's only like the most basic things in their store.
I'm being used as a pillow.
Aw, happy kitty.
Ah, dear.
Yeah, there is improvements that's needed.
I just want to look at IKEA. I don't want to give you my location.
Hey, Game Freak. Yeah, it's... Yeah, so I was looking like for once I wanted to get, like, I looked at the hats, and it was going to cost, like, it was going to cost, I was going to have to pay, like, about 4 times the cost of the hat to get it shipped. And, and that shipping cost just rackets up really, really fast. So that's the problem. Their costing system for it all is just so expensive.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's fine. Oh, a Reshiram. Just as well we can tank it. But yeah. Yes, we're actually learning an offensive move. Looks like.
This cat's weird.
What is she doing?
Sniffing my butt.
Well, not really anything else we can say there, Susie. You kind of set the bar really, really low there.
I do my best.
Yeah, the only thing is though, Travis, I'd say those of us here in the UK are a fair that I know of, like the others. We're rather scattered out. That's the thing. We're not exactly in one sort of like centralized area. So I do admit, when Craig was doing his dartboard thing for where to visit in the world, I was really hoping he'd hit the UK.
I remember that you were
Commentating on that. Yeah. Okay,
IKEA, give me some good rugs.
No, IKEA, tell Susie she's got to go away.
No.
The one thing I hope we... Yeah, as I said, I just kind of hope that over time things will... we will get these things come. Okay, we got this building.
IKEA sell slippers?
Jeez.
Ow! Freaking.
Hey, gotten TM. Gotta love how. Da, 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 da. Yeah. I mean, I've been all over England, Wales and Scotland on holidays. I've not done Northern Ireland because that's the one thing. I've never left mainland UK.
You took me to the furthest north I ever been.
But yeah, I get the... Especially when shipping overseas, it's... I mean, I get better prices when shipping from Japan to... That's true. I think there's like... I can't remember who it is. I know one of the other people, like, is actually closer to the main airport than me, so do not need to hear the explanation of the badges. Yeah.
I'm so far away from the mainstream airports.
But yes. But like I was saying, it's cheaper for me to get stuff shipped from Japan to the UK than it is to get stuff shipped from the US to the UK. And the US is closer.
Which kind of doesn't make sense.
Hmm. It's like, I could spend, well, I have spent in the past, like 40 quid on Gundam models, and I've only had to spend about 15 quid more on the postage. I try spending something like, I buy a few, like, models, from, like, I've bought a few figures as well, just basic, display figures from America, which, packaging-wise, smaller than the Gundam kits, for the same price. I was spending about another 30-40 quid on postage. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to go visit, at minimum Northern Ireland, so I could at least say I've done the entirety of the UK. But, well, this is a busy room.
I've always wanted to go to Scotland. One day.
It's a long drive. I mean, even from like where I live, Scotland is pretty much just over the entire day of driving.
Apparently, from where I am to Scotland is about 12 hours drive, something like that.
Yeah, it's... Ugh. And bear in mind, that's just across the border. And I've got a main road that goes all the way up to Scotland near me.
I don't.
Actually, I've got 2 of them.
It's like an A road here, another A road, another A road.
I mean, I could get onto motorways that take me all the way up to Scotland pretty easily.
My nearest motorway? Exeter.
Yeah, you do realise probably most people in the... Oh, that's the same here, Travis, mainly. But even when they say the item is, you know... I've seen like where they've said the item is being, you know, dispatched from. I mean, there are some things made here. Just never the things you kind of want. I mean, like... Oh, that's it where we went, Susie. It was Melton Mowbray. Never saw the place to buy pork pies, and Melton Mowbray pork pies are kind of the thing. It's just like, no!
No! Nice little town though. It's very lovely. Shame they didn't have demons and stuff.
Damn it, he wants me to catch a fire-type Pokemon. I don't believe we had a fire-type Pokemon. I believe we did this here, actually. Yeah.
There you go.
So...
That's just reminded me.
Yay, XP share. The heck? It's dependent on what you're in, what you want to, what sort of thing you want to see.
Like, I'm honestly just gonna.
Susie, Discord cut you there.
Yeah. I'd say Cornwall, but then again, I live there.
But yeah, so like I said, this is the problems, like what you're interested in looking at, because different areas give you different things.
Yeah.
And I cannot see them without certain voices going on in my head.
Oh, I showed Dad the first, well, the part where a certain character comes in Genlock. He loved it.
Cammy. You see, between her and David Tennant, I just cannot hear anything Scottish about their voices. ridiculous. And the craziest bit is, obviously, the person is not not Scottish.
No.
They've got David Tennant voicing an Englishman and Englishwoman voicing a Scotswoman. Which is kind of what makes that funny. But, let's finish up the...
Oh, sugar.
Did not mean to trigger this fight. Middle of nowhere. Literally, Travis, if you want to do that, just effectively do what Craig did. Get a map, just get a giant map of the UK and throw some pins at it and just don't aim at cities. Because you don't actually have to travel far to be in the out-of-the-way towns.
No, you don't.
Because, you know, countryside towns all have something. Like, my town has the ruins of a castle in it. Although, not so much... Unfortunately, there's not so much on the history of it. So I was actually... When Susie came up here to visit, explained that castle was made by William the Conqueror. Because just on the edge of the town was where the sort of last stand of the last sort of group of nobles left over from Harold's reign surrendered the crown to him. So, but that bit of history is not really remembered, which is a pity.
Whereas down here we have Tintagel.
And you got all like the old mines and whatnot.
Yeah. Old things to do with like King Arthur and all that.
Hmm.
I've been to Tintagel. It's lovely there.
Yeah,
No,
I've been
I've
there.
actually been into the castle, but been there.
The post office I've been to, because apparently that's a tourist attraction.
Yeah, but so is a tunnel.
No, because it's a thing about... There's something I can't remember. Things like it's because it's like one of the... I think it's like the oldest post office, you know, still functioning in the country or something like that. Or like something to do with the building.
Something like that.
But anyway, that's gonna have to do it for us today. Because, yeah. Jeez, I look back up at my PC. It's been... Sorry, the PC, the secondary screen.
Yeah.
The amount of dropped frame alerts that are sitting there at the moment.
Damn.
There is something wrong with the uploading today. But I would say, Travis, yeah, there's a lot of like
Also be right back.
old castle buildings and whatnot across the country and stately homes to visit. And then museums scattered all over the place. So, yeah. But anyway, yeah, so anyone new, please follow on Twitch. If you're watching the YouTube archive, please subscribe. Tomorrow is Link to the Past, providing I'm not feeling unwell again. And we have a good upload connection because of whatever's going wrong. Otherwise, thank you for being here. Good night.